think the problem that we saw is that we were getting together as a group of premiers and the prime minister saying, let's not negotiate this in public. And I did my part saying, let's focus on the things that we know the Americans care about, national security and border security. And everybody else went off freelancing. And the thing they kept returning to was punishing Alberta and punishing energy. So I just wanted to make sure now we get back to talking about the things that unite us rather than divide us. And so Albertans are just simply not going to accept an export tax on this product. They're not going to accept the federal government blocking the export of this vital product. And I don't think that demonstrates to the Americans that we are a reliable trading partner, which is what we are trying to do. Let's find new markets. 100% on board with that. Now that we've got Trans Mountain, we have the ability to not only increase the amount that goes through that pipe, but also find new markets with it. Right now, most of it is going to the United States on the West Coast. Maybe we should start signing deals with India, with Spain, and with other jurisdictions. So I think that that's a far more constructive way for us to talk about how we can work together as a country. Same with all of our critical minerals. I mean, Saskatchewan provides 20% of the world's supply of uranium. You've heard David Eby talk about germanium being one of the key products that they have. Up in Northwest Territories, they have an immense opportunity on lithium. Those can go anywhere. Those can go on a rail car, those can go on a ship, and those can go anywhere around the world. And everybody wants them. So why don't we talk about ways we can support each other on finding those new markets? I think it's a far more a constructive way of approaching it.
Just one final question. I mean, to your point, the federal government bought TMX. The reason that oil is getting elsewhere is because the federal government used not just Albertans' taxpayer dollars, but taxpayer dollars from across the country so that the entire country could benefit it. Wouldn't that be the same approach, looking to take, just leaving the specter of what can happen with oil exports on the table? Once again, like, instead of demonstrating, the disparity and stuff like that, wouldn't we be demonstrating that we're not willing to be walked all over?
I think that TMX provides the exact example of why we need more of that kind of pipeline infrastructure, so that we can have more markets, so that we have more control over our own destiny, so that we can reduce the differential, because we're not facing gluts of one product only going to one customer. In fact, I wish we'd been able to build Energy East and Northern Gateway. I wish we'd been able to build more natural gas pipelines. But I think that TMX offers a prime example of how the entire country can benefit when we work together on those kinds of nation-building infrastructure projects. So I'd like to see more of that.
Then why are you pitting Alberta against the rest of the country in this instance? The rest of the country helped out with TMX to benefit Albertans and everyone.
Well, then let's benefit from it. Let's make sure that we get the highest value for our product internationally, because we have more customers to sell it to. I think people need to learn the right lesson out of what happened with that. We had 125 billion projects in Alberta canceled because of the uncertainty that happened in the regulatory environment. We could have been so much further ahead. But the fact that Coastal GasLink got built and we're about to do LNG export, that TMX finally got built and it's had a major impact on that differential, those are two success stories, and we should build on that. We should do more of that.
Okay, I'll leave it.
Like and subscribe, everybody. God bless. Stay safe, stay warm, and we'll see you in the next one, my friends.